This is my food truck. It's called the Gopnik Grill. We will be serving Eastern European and Russian food. On the menu we have Plov for $10, rice dish that I made. We have blin. It's almost like a pancake, just a Russian version of it. Kompot. It's almost like a vegetable, a pickled vegetable that's in a jar. That'll be $2. Sushki, pretzel almost, just a sweeter pretzel. And slyanka is a meat and fish soup, $4. My name is John Paul and I am making plov. Plov is mostly in Russia and Eastern Europe. Rice, salt, an onion, garlic, a carrot, pork, oil. But first I have to clean the garlic. Plov was mostly made back in medieval days because in Uzbekistan, where they mostly eat it, they only, they don't eat breakfast or dinner, they only eat lunch. And part of that lunch is plov. So they eat a very big portion of it because it's very easy to make, and they eat it in large quantities. And they make it in large quantities in giant pots. There's a name for the pots, but I forgot what it was. And they're like special plov masters in Uzbekistan, so that's pretty cool. It would work for my food truck because it's easy and mass producible. Also, people are so into other cultures, so they'd be inclined to eat it more. Everything is now chopped up and perfect for a stew. Well, it's like a stew, but not a stew, if you get what I'm saying. So this is jasmine rice. The reason I have it on a low heat and I'm cooking it for a long time is because jasmine rice, well, all rice, doesn't cook very fast and it cooks on a low heat very slowly. So this is what the main ingredient of plov is. This is what fills you up so you can go to work in the fields on a full stomach with energy. So it's sizzling now, so it's sort of frying, and this is how the meat is going to get cooked. We have to wait until the meat is brown and then we put on the onions. You might be wondering why there's no exact measurements or exact ingredients. It's because this is supposed to be on the go, quick, large amounts of unprecision, just sort of eyeballing it. It's onion time, and remember kids, onions have layers. Pro tip, the center of the pan is where all the heat's gonna be, so you need to cycle what goes in the center of the pan. Now it's time for the carrots. We put the water and the salt in when we deem the carrots worthy of being edible. And the amount of water we put in is determined by when the ingredients start floating around a bit. Sort of like soup, but not soup. And we also have to put some salt in for flavor. Standard in the rice community to always wash your rice before using it, no matter what you're using it for. This is probably the hardest part about making plov, and that's making sure that you have a steady surface of rice on the very top and making sure that it doesn't interact with the meat or any of the other toppings, I guess you could call them. This is a one-way ticket to Flavor Town. Alright, it's been cooking for 20 minutes now and it smells really good. If I were a Russian working in the fields all day and this were my lunch, I'd probably be the happiest Russian around. Alright, it's time to try it. That's pretty good. But this is gonna be something similar to what I'm gonna be serving on my food truck, and I'm gonna be charging $10 for it because there's gonna be a lot of it. I think it's gonna be a big hit. The Gopnik grill, we designed it like an Adidas truck because the stereotype for Russians is that they wear a lot of Adidas, and we have a bunch of squatting Gopniks on top of the truck. They're our happy customers. So yeah, that's the Gopnik grill. It will be in downtown Chicago because I think people there will be interested to learn about new cultures by eating the food. And people from all around will want to come here and eat food.